I would like to introduce to you your number 10, Inter Miami's number 10, America's number 10, the best number 10 in the world, Lionel Messi.
So Lionel Messi made this move to the United States that was supposed to be really an overblown retirement tour. But it turns out that Americans have been so devoid of real excitement, because I really do not understand why they are all so hyped about a player that is at the end of his career. I really do not get it. I mean, his first official match in the United States was like a presidential inauguration. You had this cloud chaser, LeBron James, there to show himself that he's the GOAT in his own sport and is coming to support this soccer GOAT. You have Kim Kardashian, who has probably never watched a soccer game in her life.
My son, he's obsessed with soccer, and I will do anything for my babies. It's going to be such a fun game.
Does he have a favorite player right now? Do you?
Well, he has Messi, absolutely Messi. He's so excited to see Messi, yes.
He has Serena Williams, who couldn't stop keeping her mouth open because Messi did something that was supposed to be routine. Then you have this guy, I guess his name is Jitter. The guy has never watched a a soccer game in his life ever. And he's out here watching Messi's first away game for Inter Miami. I mean, what is all this? This is just a retirement tour. And their amiable president, Joe Biden, doesn't see where he is at any point in time. And as a guy who has been arguing for Ronaldo during the past 1 or 2 decades about the whole GOAT argument and talking about who is the GOAT and who is supposed to be the GOAT or who is not the GOAT, I'm actually distraught seeing all this. I mean, I wish Ronaldo had gone to the United States first. Because now if he goes to the United States, it will seem like he's following Messi. And we all know the British are actually learning where the United States is when it comes to the media. People talk about English tax when teams are trying to sign English players. Wait till you see how the Americans will be hyping Lionel Messi during this couple of years that he's going to be in the United States. I know it doesn't really need that much hype. I know he's supposedly the GOAT, but these guys are calling him the GOAT during every play at this point. This was literally the best PR move Messi has ever made. Actually, the best PR move I've ever seen a sports person make in my lifetime. I've never seen it before. And I really feel sorry for Ronaldo, to be honest with you. I really do. Now, if you're a Ronaldo fan and you're not really happy about this the way I am not happy about this, I'm more of a Messi hater than a Ronaldo fan, please subscribe to the channel, support me, and make me feel better about this whole nightmare that I'm going through. And if you're a Messi fan and you're happy seeing people lament, you guys are basically living on easy mode at this point. Everything is just going Messi's way. It's almost like it was written in a script. Hollywood are on strike, right? They're the only ones that are capable of writing such trash scripts. So predictable. And I mean, look at what Messi did in his first game.
Messi!
First match. Who writes these scripts? Who writes these scripts? Scoring a free kick. A beautiful free kick, by the way. Beautiful free kick, I have to admit. But scoring a free kick towards the end of the game. What? And at that point, you saw David Beckham almost in tears. Serena Williams was opening her mouth all over the place. Everybody was just so elated. Meanwhile, during all this pandemonium, I mean, this guy is in Miami living the life. I mean, look at his house. Look at people are just mobbing him. He's going to grocery stores and people are like, oh, this is Messi, the soccer GOAT. Oh, Messi, soccer GOAT. I mean, what is all this? I mean, this guy is almost like royalty at this point. The United States are basically treating this guy as a king. So, onto the next game, he led Inter Miami to a 4-0 victory against Atlanta United. And he scored 2 goals in that game. At this point, people are just making it sound like Messi is scoring goals against prime Manchester United or prime Real Madrid or prime... I mean, this guy is scoring against MLS teams. I mean, take a chill pill. What is it? Do people realize that the teams that Ronaldo is playing against currently in the Arab Champions Cup or something like that, Zamalek, Hali, teams like that, those teams are actually better than MLS teams? But nobody's even talking about it. If I were Ronaldo right now, I would feel so bad. I would feel so... I think he has actually given up at this point. I don't think he's even thinking about this anymore. I've always felt that Ronaldo has always taken this whole ghost thing more seriously than Messi did. And if he was still that way currently, he'll probably go and hang himself. So I hope he's not even looking at all these things anymore. He's just living his life, enjoying the rest of his career until he retires officially. Because this is getting really, really ridiculous. The whole ass licking of Messi. since he went to the United States has been out of this world. I knew he would bring some hype, but I didn't think so. I mean, Apple has been able to sell out their subscriptions. I'm not even sure they expected this. I'm not sure they even expected this in these their investments. I'm not sure. But I've actually outsold it. Subsequently, he performed very, very well against Orlando City. To me, all these games are just typical routine Messi performances. I don't really see anything special about it. And the fact that he's doing this against MLS teams actually makes me not to really care that much about it. But what do I know? Now, the game that really makes me to be tired of this Messi of a guy. It seems like this guy was a man of destiny. I've already made a video about this thing, one of my earlier videos around the World Cup period, when I made a video that this guy was made for this. He was created for this. His story has already been written. Nothing he can do. Everything that happens to this guy just seems like it's written in some kind of a lazy Hollywood script. It's so predictable. Outside of the fact that this game was in the MLS, this is probably one of the biggest, most dramatic games you will ever see in your life. But it's in the MLS, I don't really care. But I'm going to talk about it in this video, even though I don't care about it. It's Messi's first away game. Sold out, by the way. Sold out. An MLS game, sold out. Away game, sold out. Because of Messi. I mean, what is this? Messi put on a show. I have to admit. He put on a show. And it looked like, okay, he performed well, everything was going fine. 4 goes to 3. Then this happened.
Do its job. Messi up overhand in! Sensational!
I mean, who writes the scripts? This is so predictable. It is so predictable. It's actually ridiculous how predictable this is. You saw the time on that video. That was almost game over. Game over. And this guy scored a 9 minutes free kick. What is this? And obviously they went on to win on penalties. Man. Being a Messi hater is actually very, very tiring at this point. I think I will have to give up. I can't take this anymore. Because it's almost like Messi fans or Messi people or Messi lovers, they are all live on easy mode at this. Everything is just easy for them now. Like it's almost like I don't even know what to say. It's so easy. It's so easy that it's kind of a joke. Seriously. Well, anyway, at this point, I'm just thinking about Ronaldo, and I don't really know what he's thinking right now. I really wish he went to the United States. Maybe him and Messi would have been slugging it out right now. Maybe he would have gone to LA Galaxy. Messi would be on this other side of the coast. That would have been nice. That would have been nice to see. And it would have been great. But unfortunately, he has already made that move to Saudi Arabia. And even if after the 2 years in Saudi Arabia, he tries to go to the United States right now, people are going to look at it like he's just trying to pursue Messi again. And I do hope that Ronaldo has moved on and just living his life in peace right now. I really do hope so, because me as a Messi hater, this is so tiring to see. Everything is just so going Messi's way. It's actually very, very disheartening watching what is going on. But kudos to Messi, kudos to his fans, kudos to people that have been supporting him from when he was young. And you guys are having a ball at this point, and what can I say? What can I say? Good for you. Good for you. You can do all the banter that you want to do. I mean, nobody even has a rebuttal to you now at this point. So, cool. Enjoy yourselves.